Pete,
Er,
what's up, homie?
you throw a hell of a party, brother.
That turned out way better than I thought, to be honest.
Holy crap. What an ensemble you put together, man.
Uh,
Damn.
I mean, it's a band is only as good as the drummer and the singer, to be honest.
And the
So,
people that show up
of course,
for the
for sure.
CareerBuilder Reunion, man.
Oh, it was great, dude. That turned out wonderful.
And all the practice you guys had, what, the night before?
I mean, that's the nice thing when you have a professional touring drummer. He carries it, right? So like,
Yeah.
it's all good.
He hit those skins hard.
He's a badass, dude. I mean, do you remember a band called Enough is Enough? They're like big in the
Yeah.
80s. He's been touring with them for 8 years.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
He got burnt out. I mean, they tour globally and he just got burnt out from lifestyle. But like, I literally haven't seen that guy in 8 years and he just got off the road with them in January.
What's his name? Let's give a shout out to the ensemble from the CareerBuilder alumni
Yeah,
reunion.
I know you're gonna edit this. So do
Yeah.
you want to get into like let's get into the narrative of like the actual recap?
Dude, it's like we showed up at the bar and we're shooting shit. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I got you. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. It was awesome to reconnect with Phil Baird, and Ryan Templeton
Well,
and
Phil Baird was playing what?
guitar. He was on guitar, stage left, covered a lot of solos. Awesome. Had a great Telecaster. Put in a lot of work. It was great.
He was a Pat Smear. Is that who he was?
Yeah, sure. We'll call him Pat, right? I like that. And then, Ryan Templeton on the bass. He and I have actually done a gig in the way back in the day. So I knew he was a skilled bass player, and it was just great to reconnect with him. And then obviously, I mean, Max Jansen's the homie, you know. He's
I
been
w- you
he's all
you you tutored him very well, Mur. I
tell me
mean,
about what do you mean? Tell me about that.
dude, you managed the stage. You had it all going. You set up the songs to do. I mean, it was fantastic. Plus, you had more people. Who the hell was that singer at the end? What a
Yeah, Mira Raven. Yeah,
Mira, yeah.
she's been a part of my showcases and an amazing up and coming like jazz soul singer in Chicago. So it was really great to have her there to help close out the night and just bring that energy. Turn it into a dance party, man. It was great.
It was. It
And let's
was.
talk about you. You actually, I didn't realize how big of a deal it was, but it was really cool that you and your son got to play My Hero per his request on stage. And that song slammed so hard, dude. That felt so good. How did it feel for you?
Practice makes perfect, man.
It does. How did it feel
No,
for
it was who knows how that stuff's gonna go. It's like an open mic, it's like, an ensemble performance. You just go up there and you do it. Like when I'm plugging in the bass, I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
you? Ugh, yeah, I know. Leave it to the pros. Got it. Okay, cool. It
No,
was it turned out
it was great and no, we killed that song. We
you
killed
killed
that
it.
song.
We killed it. You killed it. Max
It,
killed it.
it was so good that that's like if you play golf, which I don't, it must be like when you hit that golf ball just perfectly, it makes you want to do more and you catch that bug.
Same. I'm with you on that. I don't golf either, but I could imagine that's the same high for sure.
So
Yeah.
I hear everybody wants to do that again.
Everybody's like, can't wait to run it back. And I'm like, I guess we're doing it again, Pete. I don't know. What did you hear from people?
Same thing, man. Same thing. People, it depends where people live, right? It's like, well, am I going to go or not? Well, I don't know what the head count was, 60, 100, something like that, whatever.
Doesn't matter. The vibes were great. And I think one, thank you for editing that content and capturing it. I think putting it up there hopefully builds a little FOMO for those that were close enough to
Yeah.
Chicago, missed it. But man, like, I don't know. Everybody there had a blast. I had a blast. I was hurting a
Uh,
little the next day.
no, we'll be putting up songs every day of the week, just to keep things going. And what do you think the date is next year? Are we going to do it at Cubby?
I like the October thing for me personally because kids are in school, they're in motion, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and like if you think about competing stuff, like all the summer concerts are done and all the festival
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I think, and even in this case, right? People's lives are busy. I don't know. For me, I feel like October, right before Thanksgiving hits,
yeah.
right after the kids go back to school. I think that's a great time. But
All
we could
right.
also run a poll and crowdsource that on Facebook, whatever. It
The polls. We just do it and see who shows up. Look, we threw a party, people showed up, and we had a blast.
was
And
amazing.
and then everybody says, "Hey, I can play this. I can
I
play."
know. I got so many people ready to audition again. I'm like, wow, I got my work cut out for me this time. All right, great.
It's one thing to play in your basement. It's another thing to go in front of people on a stage, right?
That's what Max said. He's like, holy shit. And it's, you know what's nice? I think I got a little more respect from the CareerBuilder alumni. It's like, holy shit, MER does this, like for real.
Oh, you got mine? Well, you always had it, but when you see it in person, like that's the first time we've worked together on
Yeah,
stage.
sure.
Like I just sat back and you had it all humming, man. All humming.
It's my OCD, but also like, I think people trust me that I'm going to make them sound and feel the best and most comfortable on stage. So it's the same thing I tell my kids when they were little. Like, if you
Yeah.
do exactly what I say, we'll have a blast and you'll be so happy. Just do
Yeah.
what I say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Right.
good.
Because you've been there and done that. You get it, right?
I know what the production staff needs. I know what the artists and the performers need. So I'm just playing the middleman to bridge that gap to make sure everyone's needs are met, and then we throw down, and then we get to play things like My Hero on Slam, or like I don't know, man. Tom Petty with your son was fucking amazing
Yeah.
too. Yeah, sorry.
American Girl was great. And shout out to the Cubby staff from Erica England, who runs the
Yes.
tight ship there. Andy on the production side, and I didn't
Yeah.
catch the sound guy's name. Who do we give a shout out to there?
Yeah, new guy. New guy. He's brand new. He just moved from Colorado. I know all the staff there, so it was my first time working with him, but he was a sweetheart and he was excellent to work with.
No, the sound was great. Shoot,
Everything. Dude, your video, you know this because you've been on stage. What you and I hear on stage is a
isn't
lot
it?
different from what the crowd hears. So actually, your recap videos were helpful for me to be like, how did that sound? I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, that sounded great.
and that's an iPhone.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. I mean, that's how good the Cubby Bear is, in
Yeah,
the
no,
production.
like Max was saying, it was cool to see the set list up on the pillar, cranking it. And you were there for the Foo Fighters back in 2014, right?
I got lucky enough to get in on that when they shot that HBO special, man. What's his name? From Cheap Trick. Rick Nielsen was
Rick
there too.
Nielsen, yeah.
Yeah, because they did the song together on that album. So I got to meet him officially. I know his sons. I actually toured.
Aaron,
Oh, he worked at CareerBuilder.
he
That's
worked
right.
at CareerBuilder, yeah.
So he's got two other sons. Dax Nielsen is a badass,
Drummer,
and then Miles Nielsen is an Americana singer-songwriter. And I played with them when they were in a band called Harmony Riley back in the day. And then Miles still continues to play music on his own original stuff. And
yeah,
I think Dax is the new Bunny Carlos. I don't
yeah.
think Bunny tours with them anymore, and
No,
Dax comes. Yeah.
no, Bunny had issues. No, when this is before your time, it was just past headhunter.net, right when CareerBuilder was going. Aaron was working the floors, banging the dials with Mike Delaney, and
Oh my gosh.
Rick would come over to the were you over at the Cumberland office or were you always
I
downtown?
was always downtown.
Yeah, Rick would always come by and
Really?
yeah,
That's awesome.
no, it was no a lot of fun. Aaron's a cool cat, and anytime like Cheap Trick was at Metro, we go over and we go hang over
Awesome.
there and Rockford, man, they
Who knew, right? Yeah,
right.
those are some good people, great
No,
people.
just the whole buzz around it, Edmer. It's like you got to get your all-star band going. I know you have your showcase. How does that go? Does it depend on scheduling or like when can people come out and check you out?
I appreciate that, Pete. I'm at a place where like I'm just kind of focused on work and like my kids right now, so
Yeah,
I'm taking a step back from music, but I'll keep everybody posted. I think what excites me the most is that show was so much fun, and I'm
yeah,
glad everybody had a good time and it sounded great and it turned into a dance party. I'm even more excited that people want to do it again. So now already my brain's thinking about next year and how we can elevate it. Oh wait, we forgot to bring up, hold on one second. We need to
go.
give mad props to Matt Verci and his crew. Honestly, like I heard their music. He sent it to me so I could, just
Yeah,
get a vibe for it.
yeah,
I knew it was good. But man, when they showed up on stage, their energy and their presence and their delivery was unbelievable. I completely forgot to mention, he goes by the name Verse Beats, but
yeah.
my dial draft homie, when we were in the VBU working for you, like that was Versace slamming 200 dials a day. It was amazing.
Well, you could 20. He's been doing that 20 years, and you could tell those guys had it down, and the girls were digging it.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was current, it was relevant, and it was really, really well done. Really
Yeah,
well done. It's easy
no,
to mess up rap, I feel like. I'm not trying to harp on I'm not giving that, I'm not saying anything negative, but it's easy to make rap sound bad. They killed it.
well, it's a timing, right? Plus,
Totally.
it's also you just can't stand there and do it. I mean, you have to get into it, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they were all about that.
Their delivery was excellent. Cool.
So what I'm going to do is get
October.
I'm going to put this out, and then each day I'm going to put something out. We'll get some feedback. Could you help tag all the people that I've forgotten to tag on this thing, Mer? Because there were
100%.
so many people that
100%.
were there that helped out, and we have some videos that I've taken that I pan the crowd, and
Sure.
we'll share it with everybody. And we just want to, we caught our breath from Friday, and we're recording this on a Tuesday. That was the inaugural Career Builder Reunion event. Bravo, Mer.
You
Bravo.
too, Pete. Hey, dual effort, man. It's
Team
great. Thank
effort,
you.
team effort, team effort.
Thank you for bringing the people and get them all excited. I'm really genuinely excited for next year. Let's shoot for October again. I think it makes
Done.
sense.
Done. All right, Mer, great job.